We are live from Shark Park, also known as Southern Cross Group Stadium. To watch the Cronulla Sharks take on the Manly Seagulls in this very, very highly anticipated matchup. Both sides are looking what's new is old and what's old is new as they come out here with relatively the same lineups. However, Manly in particular have a few key changes which will be very important in tonight's game. Tonight is a very important game with the Sharks. If they win here, they keep their minor premiership hopes alive. If they lose, it pretty much becomes near impossible. While the Seagulls, a win here would make it oh so much easier for them to make finals. While if they lose here, it's still possible, but they can't lose another game if they lose here. So it gets a bit of a breathing room if they win here. A very important matchup with Jay Clifford there, the new goal kicker for Manly after Holmes has struck a couple kicks recently. And Clifford, the new halfback for the Manly Seagulls, after we saw Daly Cherry Evans throughout the week being dropped after a few poor performances. His leadership has already been there with Jesse Bromwich named the new captain, and people were very concerned over how his performance has been with Daly Cherry Evans. As we have the Sharks take the first uphill, Fasulamanu charging the ball back in a big run. That's going to be the first tackle. You get a feeling something special is going to happen here. This goes there to Ramian, straight for a gap. A good run, first run there from Ramian, and the Sharks go straight on the attack here. It's a good short ball there from Hughes too. Goes Jerome Hughes again. Short ball there to Finucane. Can't find any room. Third tackle now. For some space, they get to Hughes. Gives it to Pappenhausen, who goes to Nico Hines for halfback for Cronulla. And he plays it there. Fourth tackle now. Good set here by the Sharks. Inside ball there to Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen's away. Sorry, Ruben Garrick it is. Ruben Garrick takes it with the Lesniak. He's away. No! He gets pulled out short. One of the try saves of the season by Ewan Aiken. Now, a couple more minutes and it was over. They go short ball there to Hughes. They read it like a book. How did Ruben Garrick not score off that? I thought it was Pappenhausen. It was actually Ruben Garrick going up the middle. Got past Lieutenant Lesniak. One of the try saves of the season by Ewan Aiken. Standard applause, but now they go straight back on the attack. That could have been an awful start from Manly, but they survive. However, it is dangerous sides early on as Jesse Bromwich, the captain, gets over one of them. Offload back on the inside to Harry Grant as he pushes forward. Second tackle now. Plays the ball. They go Clifford, Billy Smith. Give it to Val Holmes, who's taken there. Third tackle now. Goes Kenny Bromwich up the middle now. He can't find any space. Could be fourth tackle. Looking for some space here, I think. It goes Clifford. Long pass over to Travojevic. Been struggling to find where he works best. Started his season at fullback before moving to lock. His second game in a row at 5'8". Interesting to see where he finishes. Harry Grant grabs it through. Taken there. No, it gets caught by Fasula Malawali. I thought that was going to get through the line. A bit of a juggle there from Fasula Malawali before being taken down. Still can't get over that, as I was about to say. Jesse Ramian again. Second line break and 2 runs in there inside 6 minutes. What a start he's had for the game, Jesse Ramian. It goes Hughes now. Inside ball to Cameron McKinnon. It's up the middle now. Third tackle now. Goes Hughes. Long pass over to Connor Tracy. He's away. There's no one at home. What's in his left hand misses him again. And I think Connor Tracy's getting over, and he does. And the Sharks do score first. What an opening 6 and nearly 7 minutes out from the Sharks. They should have scored early if it wasn't for a naked try saver. This time it's Connor Tracy, and Lieutenant Lesniak makes another poor missed tackle. As Connor Tracy scores his first try in the CRL. And the Sharks are now kicking to make it 6-0. What a great try it was. A good cut-out pass to him. He got past one. Lieutenant Lesniak wasn't in a good position to stop him. And good luck catching him. As Pappenhausen kicks the goal, make it 6-0. And the Sharks will be happy with their start to the season game. Especially Jesse Ramian. How good has he been in that second row position? He found himself switching from centre to the second row a bit through the season. I think after 3 rounds it might have been. I think it was lost after the win against Parramatta who sits there. And ever since, he's been dominant. He had a great performance last week. He's backed up this week, at least so far. Still early days, but 2 line breaks in any game is a good effort. Let alone inside the first 7 and a bit minutes. So we'll have to see how they go now. Goes down to the gut of Kickow, who takes the hit up there. We know how big and strong he can be. And what a rampaging forward he is. He gets tackled there, but they're going to give away a penalty off the kickoff. Manly again with the penalties. They won't be happy with that. Nico Hines is about to kick it into touch here. There he goes. And oh, they won't be happy with that. We want a penalty off the kickoff now. Now the Sharks already go straight back on the attack. Goes Cameron McKinnon's up the middle now. He'll just happily take the tackle here. I think they're setting up for something here again. Brandon Smith gives it to Hines. Inside ball to Pappenhausen. Straight up the middle now. Gets past two defenders. Tennis Leslie this time does make the tackle on him with Jake Travojevic behind him. It's going to be second tackle now. Goes Cameron McKinnon's. Up to now. It's straight for a gap. McKinnon's. Tennis Leslie fails to get to him, but Kenny Bromwich manages to catch him. Third tackle now. The Sharks are on massive attack here. The Steagles cannot let them score here. Goes to Pappenhausen. They read him well, but they don't have trouble yet, the Seagulls. Goes Hines. Hines takes it there, can't get a pass out there. They had it. I think they had Will Kennedy waiting out there, but they choose to not push the pass. Fifth tackle now. Goes back to McKinnon's. McKinnon's puts a bit of a chip kick high out of all players. A great tackle by Tennis Lesniak. And the Seagulls survive. It was a great set after scoring points by the Sharks. Probably wasn't the right kick option there by McKinnon's. And that with all the pressure relieves us with Tennis Lesniak catches it in the in goal. He won't be happy with his start with Tennis Lesniak. Hasn't really done much with the ball. And whenever he, as we say that though, he gets into a gap. The commentary curse this time working in with Tennis Lesniak's favour. I was about to say it's not much an attack. There he goes. But on top of that, he's had a few poor missed tackles at the back there. And he won't be happy with that. There's an offload back on the inside there. Dylan Walker off the middle now. He's away. But Pappenhausen can't get to him. Brandon Smith makes an absolute try saver there. And it's going to be second tackle now. Plays it there. Goes Tom Travojevic. Long pass over to Martinez Lesniak. He's gone up the middle now. Third tackle now. The Sharks are now under lots of pressure now. Goes Clifford. Long pass over to Travojevic. He pushes forward. He might not be stopped. He does get stopped just short there by filling arm a kick out. Plays it there. Goes to short ball there. Stuart Aiken. He's had a great start to the game. And I think he's over. That's definitely a try. No, they're going to go check it upstairs. But you'd be hard pressed to see that not be a try. So there they go. They are over. It's a try. And Clifford they're going to kick the goal to make it 6-all. And they'll be happy with that, Manly. Manly, they probably don't deserve to be even in this game after the first 10 minutes. They were awful to start the game with Sharks picking line breaks left, right, and centre. However, I took a bit of a line break against Clifford. That's not a great kick by him. I know they won't be happy with that, the Seagulls. But, as I was saying, the Sharks, they won't be happy with them to try to score that easy. Considering how much ball they had early on here, had a couple opportunities, obviously. I think we can all admit that Ruben Garrick should have scored before. If it wasn't for a Ewan Aiken try saver, Ewan Aiken scores here. The centers in second row are becoming a big thing in this era. I'm expecting that to be a big transition in the future. I think Jilly Jombers, the actual Manly Seagulls coach, even admitted himself. He thinks it's going to be a big transition. Centers becoming second rows in the CRL. Seeing Jesse Ramian and Ewan Aiken both do it here have both been great so far tonight. As an offload there to Tom Travojevic who pushes forward. And it's already second tackle and already over to 50. Goes Jay Clifford. Gives it to Billy Smith. Billy Smith's up the middle now. He's been great since he's played for Manly and that centre. And on the far centre there. Goes Clifford now. Short ball there to Kenny Bromwich. The Sharks can't concede here. Fourth tackle now. Goes Adam Phillips up the middle now. Runs over the top of one of them. But he's put on his back. The actual Cameron McKinnon's he ran over. But he's going to be put on his back. We're going to go upstairs. But this is definitely no try. Yeah. Great tackle there by Pappenhausen. If it wasn't for kick out, helping him around the legs there, that would have been a try. So good work by Pappenhausen to kick out. Big hard man to tackle that close to the line. But now the Seagulls are under pressure here. Sharks under pressure here, sorry. But Mulatalo catches it there. And the Sharks survive yet another set. And now they have a 7 tackle set. Goes for Sulamalawali. Gives it to McKinnon's. That's going to be 0 tackle now. Here's short side. Ramian. Cut up ball there to Mulatalo. We know how good he is with the ball. Playing at centre usually, Ramian. But this time, at second row, he does a beautiful cut up ball there to Ronaldo Mulatalo as he takes another hit up there. Second tackle now. Again, already over to 15. It's 2 tackles in. They're going to go Hughes. Dale Finucane up the middle. Straight up the middle there. Good run there by Finucane. We're on top 2 front rowers at the moment. He plays there, 3rd tackle. Goes McKinnon's. 4th tackle now. Goes Finucane. Up the middle now. Good run there. It's going to be 5th tackle. Tackle goes back to Jerome Hughes, who puts it high. Very high. It's going to be a good kick. Taken there by Connor Tracy, but he's not going to find any space, and he's pulled down there and Manly have the ball. Wasn't really any space though. It was a good catch, but he couldn't do anything with it, and the Manly have the ball. However, I want to defend here, but that's not how it started. Jesse Bromwich up the middle now. Both teams seem to be in attacking with how defensive woes. They all seem to be very desperate. Both teams know how important the victory here is. Take Javovic now straight up the middle. Eventually caught there by the cover defense of Finucane. Is that can't actually tell. Might be for Sumalawali actually. Goes Tom Javovic. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. Goes 3rd tackle now. Out on behalf, Harry Grant looking for some space. He's eventually pulled back. Makes a couple meters though. 4th tackle now. We go to Clifford. Gives it all to Lesniak. The starting front rowers have now come off. I'm interested to see what effect this has on the teams. Sharks will be off in a second, but Manly have just come off now. Goes Clifford. Not the greatest kick there. In fact, I'd say that's a bit of a poor kick. Taken easily, pretty easily there by Will Kennedy. See steps 1 before being taken there by Lieutenant Lesniak. It's going to be 1st tackle now. Kick out straight up the middle. Gets it off for Denner McKinnon's. However, Jake Javovic is there to stop him. 2nd tackle now. Goes there to Toby Rudolph. 3rd tackle. Goes over Ramian. Looking for some space. That's going to be 4th tackle now. Goes Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen up the middle. Fall for a second. He was away, but Harry Grant saw what was happening. And got him from behind. And now Hughes going to look for the big ball. That's a great kick. Great kick there. We're going to let it bounce, unfortunately. Hughes is there to score off his own kick, and the Sharks do get the next try. And what unbelievable play there. Hughes puts his own kick, they let it bounce. Jerome Hughes is chasing his own kick. And he plays it down here, but barely. What are they doing? Why'd they let the ball bounce in the end goal like that? One second, they let it bounce. There's not even any in position to catch it. Hughes is there to score off his own kick. He's just set up his own try. What a brilliant try there. Seals, they will be not happy with that. The coach will be pulling his hair out after conceding a try like that. And the Sharks, they're not going to kick to make it 12 points to 4. Jay Clifford's now going to be kicking back off here. He won't all be happy with what's happening. None of the Seagulls players would. But Tennis Leslie is absolutely having a choker here. He's been terrible to begin this game. After all the praise he received from his coach throughout the week, he's been terrible. It's Jesse Raby goes straight up the middle. Off to go break two tackles. He's just ran 35 minutes off to kick off Jesse Rabian. What a game he's having. Goes Brennan Hamlin-Ueli. 2nd tackle. The Sharks. Great game so far. Ramian over to Toby Rudolph. 3rd tackle, just 55 meters out. Headed up towards the 40. Goes to Hines. Gives it to McKinnon's. Can't find any space. Taken there by Travojevic. 4th tackle now. I think I like to see them put on a play here. As it goes out on behalf. They're going to get out to give it to Ruben Garrick, who can't do nothing. 5th tackle now. Back. Brandon Smith out of all plays to punt it forward. And they take that. Val Holmes is put on his back. And now we're going to have to work their way out from their own line. And the Seagulls won't be happy at all. It goes Jake Javovic straight up the middle there. Good run. That's what they need to see. 2nd tackle. 27 minutes gone. The Seagulls, they need to find something here. They cannot let this opportunity go to waste. This is what the heavy dogs they're versing. Heavyweights in the competition they're versing. And other than that one opportunity they haven't really done much. As Jake Javovic goes up the middle now. Gets a pass around the back. Goes to Clifford. I thought he was through a gap, but Hamlin-Ueli got him down just short of the 30-meter line. It goes short side here. Kenny Bromwich gives it there to Billy Smith. But he's cut down there. It's going to be 5th tackle now. Goes back. Jake Jerome puts it high. I don't know why they decided not to give it to... Pappenhausen catches it though. He couldn't get to it on the full when he pushes forward. I was about to say, I don't know why they didn't give it to Jerome Hughes there. He was in space, or Nico Hines might have been. He was in space to kick it there. They chose to let... Oh, not Nico Hines. Sorry, I'm stupid. Clifford was in space to kick it. They chose to give it to Travojevic though. So a bit of miscommunication, I think there was. Toby Rudolph runs over top of one of them. He gets away. He gets an offload there to Jerome Hughes. Some of these offloads off the line breaks tonight have been terrific. Hughes takes it up there. Third tackle now. Plays it there. Goes Connor Tracy. Look for the inside, but it's going to be intercepted by Jake Travojevic. He's probably been Manly's best player tonight, along with Ewan Aiken. But the Sharks won't be happy with that. It was a poor intercept pass. It was never going to its man. Second tackle now. Goes Tom Travojevic. Gives it a Jazz Tavaga. The utility, playing at front row at the moment. Usually a lock/hookers or second row. He's found his spot at the prop coming off the bench at the moment. It's going to be fourth tackle now. Goes Tom Travojevic. He's put on his back. Fifth tackle now. Goes back to Clifford. Looking for a good kick in. They put a good kick in. It rebounds off the Sharks play. They're not going to say touch the hand, in fact. Seagulls should be considered unlucky with that. I don't know how that wasn't a handover. But it wasn't as... What's happened here? It's hit the upright from the pass. Mozart just takes it there, though. Bit of a frantic play just there. I could have been very dangerous to barely put pressure on him there. After the ball hit the upright off the pass. But it's going to be second tackle now. Goes Jesse Ramian. We've seen how good he's been today. He gets tackled there, though. Third tackle now. Goes Hughes. Long pass over to Brandon Hammanueli. Fourth tackle now. I'd like to see a good kick in put in here. Lucas Hines seems to be calling for it. They're going to call for it. They're going for a 40-20. I don't think it has the angle. It has the distance, not the angles. Martinez Lezak takes it there with ease. And he goes straight for a gap here. Pappenhausen just gets to him. He reaches back. Looked like he had a chance there to get back on the inside. As they go short ball headed Dylan Walker. The Walker's way. Gets past one. What a run by Dylan Walker. I thought he was way there, but he's scored just short. Second tackle now. The Seagulls need to score here. Just 4 times. It's going to be 6 again. Touch the Sharks player there. Martin will just take the tackle there. They have a full set on the Sharks line. The Sharks will be very good work if they don't score here for Seagulls. Ewan Aiken. He's already scored 1 tonight. Can he get another? He plays it there. Video Travojevic. Short ball there to Jazz Tavaga. It's going to be second tackle. They're looking for maybe a sneak attack here. Travojevic. Short ball there to Jake Clifford. And that's going to be third tackle now. He's getting up a bit slowly there because we'll have to keep an eye on him. There's going to short ball there. Ewan Aiken getting a double. Ewan Aiken pushes forward. And he's just scored a double. Ewan Aiken will be... He's absolutely shredded apart. Jesse Ramian on the other side shredded apart. He sent this in the second row, lining up the field. Ewan Aiken scores a double. And the Sea was about to be kicking to be only 2 points behind just before half time. But a brilliant try this was. A good short ball there. Kick out couldn't keep him up. And now Clifford's going to be kicking to make it 12 points to 8. He missed it last time from roughly the same position. A bit further out probably, but hopefully you can get this one, make it 12-10. And he gets it. Sharks lead 12 points to 10. Yeah, Sharks lead 12 points to 10. Seagulls, they won't be happy with that. Sharks won't be happy with letting them score then. It was a great set by the Seagulls, and the Sharks. The fact that this game's already up by 2, they've probably been a little bit disappointed with that. They've probably been the better side so far. But, interesting to see how the second half's going to go. I'm very excited. This game's been an absolute rollercoaster so far. As Ryan Pappenhausen, a big kickoff there. Down to the gut of Clifford. Gives a good short ball there to Martin Tapu. And he pushes forward. It's going to be first tackle now. Clifford. Dummies and runs there. Second tackle now. Jake Travojevic. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. Third tackle, Tom Travojevic gives it over down to Telesiak. He's away. Telesiak's away. Good tackle there, but it's going to be fourth tackle now. See, interesting to see what the Seagulls can do here. Good short ball there. Jake Javovic, he pushes forward there. 5th tackle now. 40 seconds to half time. The Seagulls probably give the Sharks one last play at it as they kick it down. Far down to the gut of Ruben Garrick, who's taken there. This will be the last play. I think he might not even get to it. He's getting up slowly, and he doesn't get to it. The Sharks go to halftime, leading the Seagulls 12 points to 10. We are back here in the second half. Ryan Pappenhausen is going to get us underway here. Sharks are only up by 2 here. They could definitely be up by a little bit more. They've probably definitely been the better team in the first half. But the Seagulls, they managed to stay in it with a very good attack side. Some of the attacking footy we've seen in this first half was unbelievable. Jesse Ramey was an absolute weapon of attack. We saw Ewan Aiken, who's having a breather right now, but he scored a double. So I'm interested to see how this changes the aspect in the second half as Felice Kafusi takes it up there. And that's going to be second tackle. Goes over to Moses Sully, up the middle now. Third tackle. Goes over to Tom Travojevic, gives it to Clifford. Goes to Tennis Lesniak, looking for a bit of space, but gets pulled down short there. Fourth tackle. Goes Clifford. Short ball there to Felice Kafusi. It's going to go fifth tackle now. Good run there. Goes down to Clifford. He punts it forward. Down to the gut of Manoltalo, who takes it up there. That's going to be first tackle. Sharks. Let's see what I'm interested to see how their second half goes. They have to back it up with after their first half performance with Blake Brayley. Good run there. He's playing with hooker, but good first run there. Pappenhausen goes. Gives it to Fermor. Inside ball there to Nico Hines. Trying out some offside defenders. They must have just got back on side before they made the tackle. Seagulls got a bit lucky there, probably. Goes back there. Bit of an interesting order of passes there by the Sharks. They're going to say play on now, though. Fourth tackle now. Gives it to Nico Hines. Inside border for Sula Malawali. Big Tino plays it there. Goes back to Jerome Hughes. It's a good kick now. Finds some space, in fact, but they're going to let it go dead. Hughes kicked it with a bit too much power, and now the Seagulls are going to have an opportunity to potentially have a 7 tackle set and go the length of the field here. And that's 0 tackle. Seagulls have to use this opportunity. They don't get 7 tackles set often as they go short ball there to Jesse Bromwich. First tackle now. Plays it there. Goes to Tom Travojevic. Gives a short ball there to Moses Sully. Second tackle. Another centre. Renowned centre who's playing in the second row in the CRL. But he's going to push forward there. Third tackle now to Kafusi. Goes to Tom Travojevic. Gives it out to Ortez Lesniak. Goes back to Clifford. Clifford looking for some space. Pulled down just short there. Fourth tackle now. Goes Tom Travojevic. Short ball there to Jesse Bromwich, and he's going to be pulled up there. Fifth tackle. Good defensive step by the Shark, considering how 7 tackle sets usually go in this game. So I'll give credit where credit's due. Jake Clifford, what's he doing? He's decided to run. I think he's found a gap, but the gap closed quite quickly between Fermor and Hughes. And suddenly the Sharks starting to step pretty much just short the 40. As Fidukin's tackled there. The Seagulls won't be happy with that. They definitely should have kicked it. As now Pappenhausen takes it up, goes inside, takes on Wartenas Lesdiak, who tackles him just before he can beat him on the outside, in this side. Blake Brayley gives it to Nico Hines. Long pass over, spreading through the hands there. I like that. Garrick takes it there though. Third tackle now. Plays it there. Goes Hughes. Hines. Short ball there to Finucane. Fourth tackle now. Goes Hines. Inside ball there to Kennedy. He can't find any space. Fifth tackle now. Hughes punts it forward now. Down to the gut of Val Holmes. Takes it there. Looking to get past one. He can't. First tackle now. Goes Felice Kafusi. He's placed it there. Second tackle. Bit of back and forth at the moment. Not as much tackle flow as we saw in the first half as Tom Trbojevic takes it up there. But I think the teams are just testing each other out in the second half, seeing where they can find space to go inside there to top Jake Trbojevic. Probably the Seagulls' best player, if not second best, only Ewan Aiken, but in the first half, and he's looking to continue that here, Jake Trbojevic. Get an offload back on the inside of Tom Trbojevic. Good offload, but he can't find any space with it. Goes back. Jake Trbojevic punts it forward. Goes there, Paparazzo straight through. Lucky try saver there by Harry Grant, potentially. If he got away, there might have been some space there. They go inside here. Nico Hines can't find anything. I don't know what the point of that inside ball was. They really read it well. Second tackle now. Goes down for Sulaiman who takes it there. Third tackle. Long pass out there to Will Kennedy, pushes forward. Fourth tackle now. Goes Pappenhausen straight up the middle now. It's going to be fifth tackle now. Long kick over to Jason Saab, who takes it there. And he's tackled there. First tackle now. Goes to Jake Trbojevic. Short ball there to Moses Suley. Goes Tom Trbojevic. Doesn't know what to do with it. So far, these teams just tested each other out. They haven't really found any rule space either team yet. So we're just going to see how this goes now. We go long pass over. Then Jason Saab is away. Good pass out there. Gets some spawn on the inside. That could have been very dangerous for the Sharks, however they didn't. And it's playing now. Moses Suley gets a good short ball there at Fanor Blake. AFB. Man himself. Plays it there. Goes back. Tom Trbojevic. Punts it forward. Down to Mulatalo, who's away for a second, but Clifford's not letting him get any more head of steam. And again, these teams are just testing each other out. Neither team can seem to find any sort of space at the moment. Defense is definitely locked up in the second half. In the first half, there was a lot of space, a lot of attacking. In the second half, defense is sort of locked up. Trying to see what people can do with Pappenhausen. That's one man that won't stop pushing. Pappenhausen is the Dally M favourite for a reason. So goes to Hines. Long pass over. And I said Dally M favourite. I meant CRL Honours favourite. As it goes Hughes. Goes to Finucane. And he pushes up towards the 30. Sharks are slowly winning this field position battle, I believe. Which is not great for the Seagulls. Goes Hughes. I think they need to find something here. As it goes long pass down to Val Holmes. He gets away from one. Before being caught by Pappenhausen. And it's first tackle now. Tom Trbojevic. Taken there. That's going to be second tackle now. Goes Adam Fanor Blake. That's third tackle. Goes Tom Trbojevic. Gives it to Jake Clifford. It's taken there. Fourth tackle now. Interested to see what they do. Wouldn't be surprised that they have an early kick here. They are, but it's going to be Val Holmes kicking. I think it was over the 40, so can't even get a 40-20. Pappenhausen was back there, as you expect. And Billy Smith catches him there. An hour gone. 12 points to 10. Sharks in the Seagulls. No points in the second half. Interesting second half. As Jesse Raymond's back on here. Actually, no, he was always on. Never mind. He just has a... He's been like quiet in the second half, I'll be honest, Jesse Raymond. He hasn't done much as it goes over to Mulatalo. Third tackle now. Goes Pappenhausen. Straight up the middle there. No one even laid a hand on him. So does the has to come around and tackle. Fourth tackle now. 23 metres out or so. Goes Jesse Raymond, pushes forward. Probably should have pushed the pass there, but he takes it there. And 18 metres out now, looking for a good kick. Goes Hughes. He puts it high. Very high. Not bit too deep though. And now the Seagulls come all the way back to the 20 for a 20-metre restart. And they won't be happy with that, the Sharks. As Kenny Bromwich runs over top one. Palms past one. What a run off the tap for Kenny Bromwich. And now the Seagulls go straight on the momentum here. And now we see this game open up a bit. Jake Trbojevic taken there by Cameron McKinnons. Oh, sorry, I must be Blake Brady. My bad. Goes Clifford. Can't find any space. Second tackle. Goes up the middle there. Jake Trbojevic looking for some space. Gets caught there just short of the 40. Both teams still yet to really score here, and it's a bit interesting here. This goes up the middle. Kenny Bromwich. Kenny Bromwich off the back on the inside to Harry Grant. Good run. Kenny Bromwich has been lightning since he's come back on the field. What a player so far. It's going to be fourth tackle now. Goes Jake Trbojevic up the middle, looking for some space. Decides to just take it. I think that's the right option because now going to look to put a good kick in. Sharks need to stop them from scoring. They cannot afford to let this try in. Clifford puts it high. Probably not deep enough. And it's caught quite easily by Will Kennedy. However, he's going to be dragged back. But not far enough. 15 minutes to go in this game. Sharks still leading 12 points to 10. A kick could cost them for the second week out of 3 weeks. Second tackle. It nearly cost them last week too. Goes kick out now. Up the middle. Good run by kick out. Trying to get them out of trouble. Third tackle now. 20 on the 20-meter line. Goes Jesse Ramian. Up the middle now. Good run by Ramian. He takes it with Dennis Lesniak. He's been absolutely fired today, Ramian. Good run and now they're out of trouble. They're looking for some more space here. Goes short side here. Hughes gives it to Mulatalo, but he's cut down by Nick J. Clifford. I thought if he went over there. We're going to say he stayed in though. Goes McKinnon's. Not the greatest kick in the world, but it goes caught by Dennis Lesniak, and Brandon Smith meets him and says, "Get out of my way, mate." Massive shot put on him. Still no points in the second half though. A bit more surprising. Definitely more defense collecting. And finally, struggling to find more space. They sort of test each other out. Know where they're going to go. But Kenny Bromwich is one man that's lit it up in the second half. Didn't really notice him in the first. He's come on at prop and is absolutely lighting up. Short ball there to Moses Sullivan when he pushes forward. Fourth tackle down. Goes Tom Trbojevic. Gives it to Kenny Bromwich. Runs over top of one of them. Looking for some space. That's going to be fifth tackle now. Good punt there. Taken down by Ronaldo Mulatalo. Who gets taken down by Jake Clifford. First tackle now. 69 minutes gone. They need something here. It's Jesse Ramian's up the middle. Good run by Ramian. He takes it with Dennis Lesniak. He's quick. He deserves the try tonight. With his effort. Gets it offload then Nico Hines. Didn't need to push that offload though. That's one thing I'll say. But nonetheless, I believe that's his 5th or 6th line break just tonight. What a player. Goes to Brandon Smith. Third tackle just short of the 20. The Seagulls need to hold him out here. If they score here, might be game over. Goes Hughes. Inside board of McKinnon's. Cameron McKinnon's pushes forward. Fourth tackle now. It goes Brandon Smith. He sets it up nicely there. Plays it there. Back to Hughes. Jerome Hughes puts it high. Very high. Looking like it's dangerous. Tapped back. Caught by Harry Grant. And the Seagulls survive, but they need to have 9 minutes to score a try. Or get a penalty. Or something. Goes short ball there to Jake Trbojevic. Second tackle now. They need to be the next to score. Goes over to Val Holmes. Val Holmes is away. He gets taken there. Third tackle now. Goes Jake Clifford. Fourth tackle. Jake Trbojevic puts in an god-awful kick. Bit of a juggle there between Will Kennedy and Kickout though. Will Kennedy finds some space. Before being caught there by Lieutenant Lesniak. The Seagulls need a try. They cannot keep holding on out like this. Kickout straight up the middle now. No one's in front of him. Filling up a Kickout. A massive try saver is going to be no, and he pushes his way over, and that might be the game. I thought Moses Sully was going to get to him. And whoever the 16 is for Manly. But, Felice Kafusi. But I think they put him up just short. And he's fallen his way over, and the Sharks going to try, and I think that will be game. Great short ball there to kick out. Just ran straight up the middle like a lightning rod. Felice Kafusi did his best effort, and Moses Sully to pull him down short. But it wasn't good enough. He managed to fall his way over the line. Now, Papaneas is going to kick to make it 18 points to 10 with 6 minutes remaining. We saw Penrith do it last night. It's not impossible, merely for them to come back. However, it is going to be very, very challenging. It is still possible, though. Clifford's going to kick back off now. Feather kicks off now. Down to the gut of Hughes. Gives it to Brandon Smith, who takes it up there. They I think they need a full scenario here to have a chance. They can't just stand there and do nothing. Goes Blake Braley out dummy half, gives it a kick out again. And they push him back. He gets up to play the ball. Second tackle. Blake Braley gives it to Nico Hines. Short ball there to Bo Fermor. I don't know if he's touched the ball all game, Bo Fermor, but he takes it there. Third tackle now. Goes Karen McKinnon's up the middle. Takes it there. Fourth tackle. Dummy half. Goes to Nico Hines. Gives it to Pappenhausen. He's taking there. Fifth tackle. Hines punts it. Long kick now. Down to the gutter, Jason Saab. Taken there by Pappenhausen. First tackle now. They need to find something quick now. They need to make it like literally the next couple plays. Goes Tom Tavovic. Short ball there to his brother Jake. Takes it there. 3 minutes remaining. They need to make it quick. They need to be quick about it. Goes to the Walker. Don't know if it was expecting Kenny Brooks, but he takes it. Runs over to a defender. Karen McKinnon's again. But kick out takes him there. Out dummy half there, Harry Grant. Can't find anything. It's going to be fourth tackle. Seagulls, they know they need to do something here. Goes Tom Tavovic. Long pass out there to Moses Sewell. He's taken there. It needs to be this play. If they score here, I'll give them a chance. Goes down. Tom Tavovic puts it high. Very high. Good kick, in fact. So there's Leslie under it, but he's going to be catching it. Pappenhausen catches it. And that might be game. I think that is game. A minute left. The Sharks just have to run out the last play. Kick out takes it up there. Second tackle. McKinnon gives a good short ball there to Ramian. He's been great tonight, Ramian. Hasn't managed to get a try. But he's been absolutely terrific. Goes Hughes. Gives the short ball there to Brandon Smith. And that might be game. They might get one last play. No, they cannot. The Sharks have defeated the Sea Eagles. 18 points to 10. What a match this was. Both teams really helped each other out. They tried to show something. But neither team. But sorry, the Sharks got away with the victory in the Manly. Seagulls going to have to do it the hard way to get to the finals. It's going to be a long path. But the Sharks win 18 points. I'm your host, Dr. Martin. Thanks for watching.